Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity that has given to us. We are from group 3. Today we will present our material is about construction. Before we start to explain our material, I want to introduce my group member first. There are Putri Lestari, me as the moderator for today, and then Nurul Mawada Umakuta, and the last Fadila Palmai. Okay, next slide please. Okay, for the first material will be presented by Fadila Palmai. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Okay, constructions. The syntax term is putting together word into groups of word or sentence and group of word into sentence. The syntax contractions is a grammatical contraction that only has verb as a direct constituent and doesn't have formal characteristics that identify it as a compound. These contractions are combination of words or phrases that adhere to the structural participle of a particular language. They are often used to form different types of sentence, phrases, and or clauses. Next slide, please. Alright, the next is different construction and different meaning. We focus here construction within the clause. Two important ideas in our discussion. The first is that we can recognize basic clauses and more complex clauses and can know the relationship between them. These contracts are not isolated structure but are suitable for use in multiple language networks. The second idea is the different construct exist or have been created by speakers and writers of certain language to allow speakers and writers to signal what that are doing with a particular speech. The relationship between the different construct and the different actions performed by speaker and writer is also central to the discussion of meaning in sentence. Okay, here we can see the number 1, a beautiful girl jumped for the second floor of her house. B, did a beautiful girl jump from the second floor of her house? The two examples of the past tense which overcome at jump 1A and are done in 1B. The example differ in that 1A is done at the beginning of a clause while 1B is not. In example 1B, it's used to the state or state that the event happened, while example 1B is used to ask whether the event really happened. I think that's all for me. Next. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next slide please. Okay, about types of construction will be presented by Nurul Mawada Umakuta. Time is yours.
Thank you. Okay, I'll explain about types of construction. Refer to different sentence structure used to convey information of perform linguistic function. Let me explain them First, the construct purpose to make statement or association and structure, usually subject plus verb plus object or SVO. Example, the cat as subject, Charles as verb, the mouse as object. Can be active, the subject perform the action, and then the passive, the subject receive the action. Example, the mouse was choked by the cat. And the second, interrogative construction, purpose to ask question, types yes or no question. For example, did you eat lunch? And why question, where did you go? Often involve a subject auxiliary information. Are you ready? Enter imperative construction, purpose to give comment or make request. Often start with a verb and have an implied subject you. Example, close the door. And four, declarative construction, purpose to express strong emotion or suppress. Example, construction. So the relationship between construction and English syntax refers to the set of principal rules and patterns that govern how different sentence structure or grammatical form are connected, can be transformed into one another, or interact within the language system. This relationship demonstrates the underlying logical and structural connection in the language, showing how various construction can express similar meanings or be derived from common base form. I think that's all. I will return to moderator.
Okay, thank you. Next slide. Okay, next about copula construction. Copula construction is an important type of sentence structure in English. Here's an explanation of copula construction. First one is definition. A copula construction uses a linking verb, is usually a verb of to be, to connect the subject of a sentence to a subject complement, which can be a noun, adjective, or prepositional phrase. And the second, main copula verb. The most common copula verb is to be in its various forms, is, are, was, were, and etc. And the third, structure. Subject plus copula verb and plus subject complement. And the fourth type of subject complement. There are noun or noun phrase, adjective or adjective phrase, and prepositional phrase. The fifth, other copula verbs. Sixth, function. Copula construction are used to describe characteristics or qualities, identify or define, and express states or condition. 7. Tense and aspect. 8. Negative verb. 9. Formed by adding not after the copula verb. For example, he is not a teacher. And next slide, please. Okay. The last is summary. We study about syntax, we also must know about the tree diagrams and understood about part of speech, that is characteristics of syntax, phrases combined to produce clause and combine in different others. Some clauses have special markers such as do, does, did for yes or no interrogative, or conjunctions such as adopt, if, and then. The above differences are said to reflect different construction. phrases are constructed or put together in different ways to enable speakers and writers to signal differences in meaning. The various syntactic construction in a given language form a system. One task of syntactic analysis is to work out and state how the construction are interconnected. Okay, I think that's all from our group. Thank you very much for your attention. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.